back, bitch. We're here with Derek Drescher, Geo Perez. Welcome, boys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming down, Brez.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Good to see you guys as always.
Thanks for the knives.
Yeah.
Thanks for
happy to do it.
the hawks.
Dude, seeing the joy on your face when you realize it wasn't a gun and actually a knife
Yeah,
was
it
worth
was
everything.
so cool. Because I thought it was just like a lighter, and I was trying to figure out the button to turn it on. And then once I saw a blade in there, I was like, "Oh, this is the best thing ever. This is amazing."
Yeah, everyone goes,
Gun,
"Oh,
it's a
thanks
knife."
for the women's gun." Oh, it's a knife.
Actually,
Great.
a little 2.5 like that, not a bad gun.
There's like a Dillinger. I've seen guns like this. It was
Yeah.
like little 2-shot ones.
Yeah, you put it down by your ankle.
I knew a kid that would put it in his ass. I swear to God, yeah.
For fun and
Shove
protection.
the whole thing in his ass.
Shout out to Money Mike.
Yeah, everyone got worried if he bent over toward you and opened his mouth. That's how you knew you were in trouble.
He was like a 6'5" tall black dude from the
Oh,
Bronx.
so he had room.
But he moved
Yeah,
to
Money
Long
Mike,
Island.
of
Yeah.
course. Yes.
Yeah.
Money
And
Mike.
yeah, he would hold that 2-shot Dillinger in his fucking.
Would he duct tape it to the inside of his ass cheek?
And his jail wallet.
Don't make me go in my trunk.
Yeah.
I popped the trunk, but he meant it in a different way.
The prison pocket.
I ain't
Yeah.
never scared.
Yeah, that's prison Die Hard, dude.
Yeah.
When he pulls the gun off of his back.
Yeah. It was duct taped, right?
He goes from
Yeah.
under.
Yeah. It's stuck in the ass.
Oh,
I don't know what I could fit my ass. The only thing I think I've ever had in there was I tried a butt plug and I've had suppositories. So it would need to be like an M&M or something.
I got a suppository once, and I was not happy about it.
How old were you?
I was in my teens.
That's why he's got the boot on.
It's terrifying.
I was in Puerto Rico, and because I'm half Puerto Rican, but when they said I needed to take one, I was so racist behind that curtain because they wanted to put it in for me. I was like, no, I'll fucking do it myself. And I was like, this fucking island.
That's a prank that they do on visitors.
Maybe.
Everyone knows that. You go to Puerto Rico, they're going to try to jam something in your ass,
that
dude.
fucking thing was like this long, bro. It was as long as it's like a pill that they put in your ass.
And how did it go?
I didn't enjoy it at all. It was.
I didn't ask if you enjoyed it. I was saying, did you receive it?
It did not make me come.
I did. I did get better. I did get better. I had like a bad
At taking
fever.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's like, I've never come so quick in my life.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh,
Who, me? I barely even got hard, dude. Why'd you ask? Good for you, man.
They're tough. I got one when I was a kid, and I don't know why my aunt did this. Well, I don't know why my aunt was giving it to me, but my Aunt Patsy, who left me 5 Gs when she died, God rest her soul, she pulled my pants down on the living room couch.
She left the 5 Gs on your nightstand.
But she gave it to me on the couch in the living room.
Was there like
Was there people
around?
there? Yeah. Was it like a party?
My family was there.
Yeah.
Like I know my mom was there. Like I'm sure my sister was somewhere in the house.
Well, I think she
Yeah.
did it the right way because if she would have took you to your room to do it, that would be weird.
But take me to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's
weird, too.
normal.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna do this to you right here in front of all these people, so nobody knows I didn't do it. So everybody knows I didn't do nothing.
Nothing improper went
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Now, did she
Yeah.
rub your butt cheeks like a dog's throat after she put it in?
She did spit on my asshole. I don't know, man. Give me a pill.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think that there's ever a reason to do that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think so either, brother.
I think that it
wait.
can hit your system quicker if it goes through the veins
Okay.
in your anus. I think that's
that would make
I
sense
don't-
when
I don't-
people put cocaine up their butts.
right.
yeah.
That's the only time. There's nothing else that needs to get to my veins that fast, dude.
I put 20 grams of coke in my ass once because I thought I was getting pulled over, and I had it cheeked at first, and then once I saw him like turn around,
Your
and get
asshole
behind-
gulped it.
Yeah.
You got nervous in your butt like, gulp.
I mean, I wish it was that easy
No.
because I literally just forced it out with no hesitation. And then as soon as I felt that shot go up my spine, the cop just went around me. I was just like,
You weren't even pulled over yet.
I wasn't even pulled
It was the ice cream man.
Damn.
Son, do you know why I pulled you over? No.
Why is there blood on your fingers?
So you had like 3 8 balls. No.
No, it was just
just a rock, a 20-gram
no,
rock.
not even. So I had 20 loose grams, but they weren't in your like regular jewelry bags. I'd use like a regular sandwich bag
And rip the
put the corner, put it in
Yeah.
the corner, tie it up,
Twist
and
it, yeah.
cut it off.
That's how I
So
used
it'd
to
just be
roll.
like a little ball. So it was just probably
And
like
you
a.
stuck
it was like a
20
golf
of
ball.
those up your ass?
It was like a golf ball size. So it was just like
Whoa.
sticking a golf ball up my
Your
ass.
next fart was like buckshot.
Yeah. My ass was numb. And then I had to stop in a gas station because like now I still had people I had to go see. and I couldn't get it out. I was like in the gas station bathroom for probably
Legend
like
has it there's still a gram up
20
there.
minutes. And then when it came out, it was just like
That's
brown
his
and
cigarette
red.
behind the ear. It's 1 gram up his ass. Remind myself, dude.
After that, I just eat the Coke. I just say fuck it.
Yeah.
If it blows up in my stomach, I'll just throw up, make myself throw up.
I mean, can you die from it blowing up in your stomach? the
yeah,
Coke?
bro, you can overdose.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I
You
think
don't
that's a
throw it up.
myth. Let's myth bust
find
this.
out.
Yeah, let's find it out.
Get us a
Danny,
20
could you go get
grams.
us 20 grams of cocaine real quick? Could you run to the fridge real quick, Danny?
Get your regular standard sandwich
Actually,
bag.
Geo, could you pull your pants down?
Do you think people could tell
What?
that it was in your asshole?
Nah, I don't think so. Because it was in a bag that was in another bag. And it wasn't in there long enough to where it was going to seep through the bag.
Well, it didn't get smelly.
Smelled
yeah.
like ass, yeah.
That's the thing.
I was selling weed at the, was it PNC? It's the outdoor arena, I think, in Jersey.
PNC Arts and Home Dell.
Yeah. So I was selling weed, and I had a bunch of grams of weed shoved up my ass, and I was pulling them out. And I was telling people like, "Yo, I heard you got weed." I'm like, "Dude, I'm taking it."
Like a
out of my
magician
ass."
with a scarf.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh,
And then that
ooh.
shit, and it was the
Is
summertime.
this my asshole?
What's this?
And it stunk. It stunk, dude. Yeah, I was my hygiene wasn't great at that time in my life. Yeah. People were like, I don't care. I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. I guess a guy selling you like a street amount of drugs is probably the worst ass that you want to get in here. It's not like it's a fucking yoga instructor.
Yeah.
I swallowed Coke once and I shitted it out like when I got to jail. Like, and it was only like maybe like less than an 8-ball. And when it got out, I was just waiting for that Coke. So I'm like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna have a good time while I'm in here. Man, that shit was just a fucking bag, and it looked like 3 melted down mints.
Really?
Like, yeah, because it blew through, it exploded in my fucking stomach.
Right.
Did they check for that?
No.
I mean, some places do have X-ray. None of
Yeah,
the
but
places
they don't
we
go
were at,
that
though.
hard.
Yeah.
Now they have like metal detectors just in case you're trying to bring something up your ass, like a
Dude, and
razor.
you'll see guys with something this big up their ass.
Yeah.
It's insane. They'll wrap it in like tissue and duct tape and fucking put it up their ass, dude.
That big.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe even bigger, maybe even longer.
No.
Dude,
I've
seen,
heard stories.
dude.
I just know. I've heard from a friend.
So something like this in prison, they call this a bone crusher.
I mean,
They call this.
those guys are making love, not war. They're not fighting, dude. You don't even need all that.
I mean, I guess it depending on where you are. But could you imagine?
the gang gapers.
Could you imagine fucking being like, hey, we need you to get this out to the yard.
And it just falls out.
I'm
It's like,
trying
it's your
though.
turn. It's your
He's
turn.
doing squats. The knife just falls out. Ah, shit.
I mean, you
Y'all
got
say you need that out on the yard.
yeah. There'd be some dudes who wanted it.
It's clanging against the other knives that are already in there.
I wish somebody would.
He's just pulling out a chain of knives. It's just like 30 knives tied to each other. It's just an anal bead of knives.
Now I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, you would need help with that, obviously, right?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, you
Nah, I
need
think
fucking
people
King
would
Arthur
just-
to pull it out.
Yeah. Excalibur.
Fucking tapping it in, ding, ding, ding.
So your position is everyone should spend some time in jail.
I think everybody should go to jail. Like in some countries where they send you to the military for a couple years.
Korea, Israel.
Israel does it. I think that everybody should know what it's like to
At
be
least 2
incarcerated.
months. At least 2 months.
That's exactly
Like a
Not even
scared
2
straight
years.
type of thing, or
no,
like
no. You're just in jail now.
Yeah, you just you lose all your rights.
You
You're
lose-
just like everybody else, and you survive based on how you were raised. Because if you like, you think about it, there are some. You just do it with rich kids, right?
I'm just jealous
You
that
know,
not
I don't think you
everybody's
do it-
been to jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a good thing.
No,
I think that's-
I
I
could be
think-
sold on this.
Yeah.
I like this.
I think it'll change a lot of people's perspective, like just on like the criminal element, also.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
In what way? In the way that they view criminals?
Yeah, it's the way they view criminals. Because look, they went in there for nothing, right? And then there's some people that go in there. It's like, actually, I don't have anything smart to say.
Yeah, there's some bad boys in there, obviously.
I just think everybody should experience it.
I don't think it's rough enough to where people are scared of going back to jail.
Well, for me and for you, no.
No, but even for most people in jail, it's a revolving door for a reason.
Did you
And
guys have
most
friends in there
countries-
when you went?
Yeah. After a while, like it became easier because every time you knew somebody, you just were
They'd
you felt more
introduce
comfortable.
you to their people.
It was almost like you're walking into a green room to a new club, and if you know comics,
Same caliber of people.
yeah, same fucking psychos.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you know people in the green room, it's better. If you don't know anybody, you're just like everybody's gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
And there's like a level of almost like mistrust, like, oh, we got to be careful. We don't know.
Yeah.
But like the longer you've been doing comedy and you walk in and you know, hey, what's up? I know you guys.
Yeah.
And now everybody else is like, all right, they got to vouch just from like just knowing each other.
It's a handshake.
Yeah, just oh, they know him. All right, he might be. Cool.
Sometimes not good. Sometimes, yo, you know that motherfucker?
Oh no.
Yeah.
But it depends.
He touched a kid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Then what do you do?
There's a few people I've heard about in comedy, like recently, or comedy adjacent. I won't say names, but
Yeah, it's crazy. It is harsher for those dudes in jail than in comedy.
yeah, they thrive in comedy.
Yeah. They're killing it.
Mm-mm. Yeah. I think I'd be texting my wife from jail like, everyone's being fucking rude to me and ignoring me and stuff, Dave. Just like with this stuff.
I see a lot of people are getting phones in jail now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so much easier.
Yeah.
I know one of my friends, he was in the feds. He was doing 7 years, and he called me, and he was like, "Yo, I can get you like $1,000 for a regular flip phone, and like $3,000 for a smartphone." And this is back when
God.
like HTC phones were big. And he was like, "Oh, all you got to do is like we'll show you on the map what part of the jail to go to, and you just throw it over the fence." And like in my head, I'm like, "What do you want me to be in jail with you now? Like you want me to catch a charge?"
This is like
But
a
I'm not
Grand Theft
doing-
Auto mission.
Yeah, and he was like, I think he was somewhere out here in Pennsylvania. He was in a
What was his inmate number?
I don't know.
He's in the
Could you
feds out
say
here.
it into my T-shirt, please?
What's the federal prison out here? There is a big one. I forget the name of it.
I don't remember the name,
Yeah.
but
I think there's one in.
Is it
no, it's not-
Lewisburg?
I don't know. I think the closest one to us might be Chester, and then there's Graterford.
Graterford was the name.
Is there a town called Lewisburg in Pennsylvania?
I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know. It sounds like a place that would be out in Western
Berg,
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you wait? So
no, I
you-
never did it. He just asked me.
So
he
you were-
tried to
oh,
convince
man.
me, and he was just like,
I would do that shit now.
and I'm not even keeping all the profit. So it's like I'm selling, I'm
Oh,
bringing
yeah,
in phones
no.
for them. It's like if you're telling me, all right, I'm bringing the phones and I make all the profit, but
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm getting half the money
Who are you?
I'm like-
Who are you sharing it with?
With him,
with
right?
him.
So wait,
With him
so
and
it
his
would have been
kid.
1,000 for you guys to split, or 1,000 for you to keep?
Well, whatever the
afterwards?
profit was. So like, let's say that phone was $100.
Right.
We'd have to split that 900. So I get $450 off that phone. And if it's
Right.
a smartphone, we'd split, I guess, $1,500.
Yeah, that's
or
not good
$1,300.
Do you see
So I'm
people like out there on the other side of the fence, like just hanging out there? And will they say anything if somebody's just out there dicking around?
Well, I'm pretty sure they have like stuff that knows like if somebody's in that part of the area
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh, like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Like
They
you
have
can't just be out there
sensors.
with like throwing a Nerf howler back and forth.
Yeah. like
Nah,
a
the
little,
cops are the
what was those things with the string that you put that Nerf ball in the middle and you just shoot back and forth?
I don't know that.
You don't remember that Nerf toy? It was
Yeah,
just a
you go-
football on two strings.
It's like a one-man slingshot.
Yeah, it was just like that, and then two people on each side,
don't
and they're
think I
just
had that.
sending it back and forth.
Yeah, from what you're describing, my dad used to take me down by the airport, and we would just watch planes take off and
Yeah.
land from outside, like the big
The
fence.
gate, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about people doing that outside of prison?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Okay, cool. I was just confirming that it was psychotic.
Yeah. You can kiss your dad through the fence.
Yeah, but they had I think that was one way, and then
Is it
people bringing
illegal?
through
Is it illegal to
visits.
bring a lady to the fence and have her show her tits?
no, women do it all the time.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think
For
that's
free
illegal.
or for money?
Sometimes their man is locked up there and they'll do it. Yeah.
And he's
Like
just
if
like, hold
everybody
that. I
is
need to
show.
memorize your titties really quickly. Could you,
Yeah.
could you
And I
come
mean,
pop
it's
those
far.
open?
It's not like it's
You get
like
one
right
of those
there.
Puerto Rican sketch artists is like, "Hey, yo, Poppy, come in, man. I got 3 ding dongs. Just fucking paint this bitch for me."
You're getting commissioned for ding dong.
Now I get one titty, you get the other. We got to split the titties.
Yeah, they're just left-handed, right-handed, drawing as fast as he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know they have conjugal visits for people in maximum jails. I don't know how they do.
New
it in
York's one
Philly,
of the
New
last
York.
states to do it.
Yeah, so
Like
if
New
you're
York,
there for
California.
like doing, I think more than 15 years, every 6 months, if you're married. This is only with your wife.
You have to get married before,
Yeah,
too.
and you have to be on good behavior. No, some people got married in county. They'll get married in county jail.
But before they go into state
before
custody.
they go to state custody, and then they'll get
And you
a
get one
conjugal
every 6
visit
months?
Every 6 months, and that's if you're doing your
I think you get like
programs.
2 days in like a trailer on the property.
No, I think that I think
Damn.
that
They give you
Puerto Rico.
There's like a
You're
little
getting a
oven
fucking
in there.
UTI.
Yeah, and bed bugs, ringworm.
Yeah.
Damn, I got that SCI UTI. Okay. Dude, I never officially got married to my wife. I got to marry her now because I didn't know that.
Yeah,
In
If
case you're in
anything-
prison.
Yeah, if anything bad
Never
ever
know.
happens, like
I
you
don't
just gotta
think-
be ready.
I can't get
I don't
pussy.
think there's conjugals in Pennsylvania, bud.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You got to look into that.
You're gonna have to get arrested in New York.
Yeah, Tim, what are you gonna do? You gonna come get locked up with me?
In New York? What are we gonna do?
if you're
What's
gonna
our
Suck each
crime?
other off, man. We're not allowed wives.
That's a light misdemeanor in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, to Mike's point, are there any dudes that are like, we just suck each other off, dude? It's not gay.
In jail?
No.
Yeah. No?
Oh,
No.
he's has a few stories about those.
Yeah.
I've only been
I mean,
to
the thing
county
is,
jail.
this is the
There's not
homosexual
gay shit there.
community is worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter if you go, to the store.
They're doing it big, yeah.
If you go to the gym, and
You turn
go
on
to
the TV.
prison, yes, they're all over.
Yeah.
Shoving it down your throat.
Go to a
dude.
school
On my
library.
phone.
Yeah.
You're shoving it down your throat.
Just shoving it down.
Yeah.
Oh,
J-
so now this guy on the show's gay too.
Prison is a gay factory.
Yeah,
They're
so-
just pumping it out.
Yeah.
Just go in straight and you
People
come
have
out.
called the studio a gay bag.
It's like the Navy, dude. Same thing. 100 guys go down, 50 couples come up, bro. But no, there was the thing, and the places I was at, like if you were gay, everybody wanted to know. They need to know if you're gay.
Just
Like,
to,
if they
to
find
stay
out
away or to be like, oh, I
Let me
hate
get that. Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
never let that guy suck my fucking dick.
Well, the thing is like if
and they're
you
leaving like a bag of Skittles on their fucking on their bed with a love letter.
if you were to lose
Do you
a
like me?
fight,
Circle yes or no.
if you were to lose a fight to a chump, it's just not a good look.
Oh no.
And that chump is, it's
They don't call them punks anymore?
It's like punk
Punks too.
Punk,
Punk,
chump,
sissies,
sissy.
punk, chumps.
What's the reception like?
Punkin'
Scallywags.
junkers.
When a sissy wins a fight, how does everybody else react?
Oh, you're done.
Dookie Warriors.
You're
That's the episode
Booty
title.
Bandit.
Dookie Warriors is good. Booty Bandit.
21 Savages.
21 seconds.
Dude, if somebody's
Certified Lover Boys.
if somebody's labeled a Dookie Warrior, is there a way that they can like
just
have
made
like
that
like
up.
a fight tournament
Power
to get
Bomb
out of that?
Ranger. I'm sorry. Mike.
I mean, I guess you could win it back for sure. But the thing is this, is like...
how many
they-
gay guys do you have to beat up after losing to one?
Oh, dude, you're done. It's a wrap. It's over. You lose
And gay
a fight,
guys can fight now.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why they want to know if you're gay, so they know to keep their distance. Like the gays watch TV on their own, they
fight
eat
you.
together.
What are they watching?
It's that that show with Whoopi Goldberg. What do they call it? The View.
The View?
Yeah.
The gay dudes are watching The View in
No, they
jail.
watch the real. 'Cause they watch the black.
What's
View.
that fucking? What's that
The
fucking
Real?
gossip show? TMZ. They watch that. Shit.
Oh,
probably
TMZ
not.
was
That
the
you
shit
would.
in
Yeah.
jail. I used to watch. I fought for TMZ in jail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. Because every day they're showing a half naked celebrity. It was
Ooh.
Instagram. TMZ
Damn,
was
that's
Instagram.
softcore.
You found out who was beefing in rap. You found out music, who's fucking who, and then bikini shots.
Is the TV on all the time?
Well, it shuts off like when lights are out.
Yeah.
Like so, it shut off at 11, and then it'll turn
How many
on.
TVs
like,
did you
around
have in your
7 or 8.
unit where you were at?
One with
One,
60 people, and that was my.
Oh,
TV.
that's fights.
That was my That was my TV. I didn't fight. It took like almost a year before I got.
Were you nasty at putting on the right thing for everybody?
Oh, dude, I Robert
pressure.
Greene 48 Laws of Power it, where I just go and be like, all right, yo, so we got this movie, I pick like the 3 movies that I want to watch, and I give it to them as a choice. I was like, yeah, we got these 3 movies. They're like, yeah, we're watching this. I was like, bet, I got
So
you.
the things you see most fights over is usually like is
Put Child's Play back on.
yeah. Put Chucky on, man.
See, that's a follow-up question I have. Like, I have a friend that did time in county prison, and he said Chucky was their #1 thing to watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that
horror movies is
throughout
always
every
Child's
state?
Play.
Child's
Everybody
Play.
loves Child's Play, man.
It's like the first
Because
and
he's
the second
killing
one.
motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Halloween
You
was
know?
big. How people like if Halloween was on, like. Matter of fact, when they're playing all those horror movies during Halloween, like the movie channel, TBS, that's what it's mainly on. Because everybody's like, yo, let's watch Jason, let's watch
Yeah,
horror.
Freddy.
Horror films are very big in prison. horror films,
basketball,
sports. Oh yeah, obviously
Basketball,
sports.
huh?
And when it does happen
Football.
every 4 years, the Olympics, believe it or not, is very big.
See, horror surprises me because I would think that you would want some whimsy in there. Like maybe put on like Mr. Bean or something, or
Oh yeah, it's
or a
comedy.
flubber.
Yeah.
Comedies. This comedies here and there.
Well, the thing is, Chucky is also kind of a comedy.
Yeah,
yeah.
He was, you know what I mean?
he does get.
I mean,
funny.
later on, I think mostly like
People
the
be like,
Bride
man,
of
yo,
Chucky,
Chucky's a
see the
wild
Chucky.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
man.
Do you get midgets in jail, or do they go to their own place?
What?
I haven't seen them.
Midgets?
I haven't seen one. I'm pretty.
I've never seen a midget. I've seen a rabbi.
I don't think they commit crimes
Yeah.
as often as
They might have
normal
their own
people.
jail.
They get sent to juvie. Just
The judge just has raspberries on their belly.
They
Like,
have
all
their
right,
own
get outta
jail
here.
in the land of Oz.
They just put them. They just put them in a crib.
It's tough to arrest them because they all put on that ring that makes them invisible. Yeah.
They
Put
just
him in a
slide them
playpen.
there.
That's hilarious. I've seen there was a rabbi one time, and he was in for some serious shit. They used to shut
Biting birds?
fucking, no, dude, he was like he was involved in
stealing foreskin?
diamonds and fucking and murder and he would force divorces in the Jewish community if one of the partners did not want a divorce. So he'd like have that person fucked up.
Whoa.
Yeah, so he was like into some serious shit. They'd shut the prison down when they brought him around for movement. Like if you were like walking, you'd have to stop, face the wall, so that they brought him through.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Lil Wayne had that treatment when he was locked up in Rikers. I had a few friends that were locked up with him, and they said whenever he was walking through the hall,
And you hear,
they made
"Wheezy!"
everybody face the wall. And they'd fuck you up if you try to look around.
And he'd be like,
and they say
"Young
you just see a
moolah,
little
baby."
guy. They say you just see like a little short guy with dreads walking by.
Apparently, he's like that in restaurants still.
He makes everybody face the
He,
wall.
he sweeps the restaurant, and it's like, all right, dude, everybody back up.
Everybody-
He's getting to his fucking table right now.
Everybody face the kitchen.
Yeah,
Applebee's.
yeah. You guys can resume talk. Yeah, you can go back to your bottomless margaritas in 45 minutes.
He's at Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Go back to your jambalaya.
What's the first thing that you guys did once you got out of jail?
Oh, it's always fuck. Fuck
Yeah.
and eat.
Which
First
time?
thing, yeah.
So-
Was it always the same
Every
time?
time,
The same
yeah.
thing that you would do after?
Yeah, I mean, early in because I was a criminal before I was a drug addict. I would get fucked up, house party, fucking have sex.
Would people throw a party for you, or were you just looking for
Yeah,
it?
early on. Then that shit started. You know, you get a
Yeah,
pair
it
of
just
sneakers, new
stops.
hat. Yeah, your boys take care.
Oh, I know
of
some
you.
dudes
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Family's excited, and after
get-
the third time you come home, they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll see you when we see you."
Oh, dude, you get your Facebook profile picture updated.
Yeah, they're like,
And then
welcome
it's
home.
untouched again for 9 more months. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I have a lot of big gaps in my life when it comes to like social media or just
Mhm.
pictures in general. Because when I was a teenager, I was like, this is before like cell phones and shit. This is back when you just had the quick cams.
Mhm.
You just develop them, and I was never in any pictures. So there's like
Yeah, because you were in jail.
there was no, even when I was just out, like I just didn't like taking pictures.
Because you were
And I
a
was just
drug
like, I'm a
dealer.
drug dealer. You
Right.
you stay away from cameras
Mhm.
unless you're out. So there's like maybe a few pictures where I'm at a party, but in between that, there's rarely any pictures.
You're a
from
man of
teenagers.
mystery.
Yeah. And then when I was on drugs, I avoided pictures because I look like a fucking crackhead. And then when I do see those pictures where I'm out, like I have a few pictures like with celebrities or like famous rappers, and I want to show people, but then it always turns to, oh shit, Trench from Naughty by Nature. Like, God damn, man, were you smoking fucking crack? Like,
Bro.
were you that bad?
So a bunch
Like,
of
just sucked in.
all the
Face
dudes
sucked
from
in.
my neighborhood that went in and out of jail and were fucked up the whole time, and they would get a new Facebook picture every 9 months and
Yeah.
a brand new button-down shirt that didn't fit right. Their faces all look. Remember when like Muhammad Ali was towards the end of his life, and they would still drag him out on camera, and
Yeah.
he would just look like.
Yeah.
That's how they looked in every single picture, and it would just be like brand new, perfectly white sneakers, perfectly flat
Brim,
bangs.
yeah.
New fucking points on the sideburns, and they just have that like Muhammad Ali shell shock
Shell-shocked,
face.
yeah.
yeah,
Are you from Philadelphia? Is that where you're from?
Yeah,
So you had a lot of friends going in and out?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. From my neighborhood, anyway.
It's like you get more attention than like graduating from like college. Like you
Well,
graduate college is
Derek's
just like,
in jail
nobody gives a
again. We
fuck.
gotta get everything to
Yeah.
send him some
Free Derek,
commissary.
Free
yeah.
Drescher.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
how do they figure out who gets the shoes, who gets the hat, who gets the jeans and shirts?
Registry.
I used to always get a new outfit when I came out. Dude, some of the best gifts I was ever given was when I was getting out.
I mean, velour has never felt softer
Yeah,
than
man.
your first day out of jail.
This Nietzsche velour suit is fucking killing it with it.
They got me this fucking hat one time. It was like a gangster hat, right? Like one of them, like a feather in it.
You came out with a zoot suit.
Yeah, dude. Dude, it was crazy. And the coat that they got me, it was like this leather coat with like a mink in the hood, dude. It was $3,000-4,000 coke, dude. I look like Rocky. I look like I'm going to the press conference to fight Apollo.
Would you get excited and be like, damn, I wonder what they're going to give me when I get out?
Yeah, yes. Horrible. So bad to be in that.
I wouldn't get shit. I'd go home in the clothes that I went in.
Yeah, you didn't get to dress like a Cuban swing dancer.
I'll show you guys a picture
I didn't
later.
get to show my style. This is the worst. And it's like you get arrested like unexpectedly, and you got just like shorts on and a dingy tee.
Ooh, I'm not decent.
Yeah, and you're in court like, yo, I was getting money out there. Like,
So in the spring, you get lecked out in winter.
You're in your Reebok flip flops.
Just so you know, these weren't dicked when I came in. Dude.
Yeah.
All right.
I just went to go get milk.
I had a lot of hard miles in the yard.
They caught me slipping.
You really impressed me with your Indian accent before we went on the air, Geo.
That's the first time I heard you do it. That good.
This is the big leagues for Indian accents.
Listen, I'm putting my Indian against your Indian, Derek.
Please send me $20.
Oh man,
Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead. Let it rip.
Let's see.
Talk about what you were talking about, though.
Well, we were talking about Indian gas station wedding proposals to women who have no idea that they're about to be proposed to.
Please marry me.
Please, yep.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Open the door. Please show me your pussy and marry me.
It is so hot out here, Mom.
I did not go forward for this ring. I got it over the counter. But I love you so much. If you show me your pussy, I take care of you for life. My parents own this gas station. They own 3 more gas stations too. I take care of you. Hinge is not going too well for me.
Just a sip of your pussy juices, ma'am.
All right, Tim, you proposed to me and Geo proposes to Derek.
Would you please make me the most happy boy on the entire world, ma'am? Will you certainly please very much marry me, ma'am?
Whew, man.
Yeah.
How do you not give a guy like that the pussy?
Yeah.
Please put your teeth. Please put your back teeth in, ma'am. Ma'am, put your back. If you put your black teeth in and show me your pussy, I'd marry you forever and ever and ever. I'd never leave your side.
Dude, I'm impressed.
Just touch the tip.
Have you been working on it?
Touch the tip, baby. I don't know. I don't know.
That's very good.
When somebody has a good accent and they throw it to me, it's easier. But like when I'm coming in cold,
Sure.
it's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
As it is a community thing, you know.
Yeah, gas stations ground zero to pick that shit up. Do you ever hang out at gas stations to brush up on your Indian?
I don't know if you've seen gas stations where I live recently, but they are all hiring like
Arabs.
private security guards who are carrying Uzis.
I have seen that.
Yeah, because of all the
robberies.
the wild violence going on.
So do you live in a violent neighborhood? 'Cause
Not
sometimes
anymore. I
I
just got
check
out.
out the news for Philadelphia, and it's
Yeah.
like 10 people shot last
No,
evening.
we got out like 2 Thanksgivings ago.
Really?
Yeah, we moved to a quieter neighborhood, but I'm still in Philly. I got to get out.
Put
Right.
the money in the fucking bag.
why don't-
Give me fucking 4 vanilla
put
Dutches.
the money in the stupid Irish.
Why don't you stop blinking at me and start feeling the sack?
Yeah.
Why don't you shut your fucking mouth, you fat bitch?
No fast movements. Give me the fucking chicken wings too. I don't give a fuck if they're dry. Give me the fucking chicken wings.
What do you mean you're out of cheeseburger big bites?
Damn, what would you two do if they put a dye pack in your bag?
Yeah.
Fucking this fucking cocksucker. I'm fucking blue. What the fuck is this shit, man? I'm going to fucking kill you. My fucking eyes are burning. God fucking damn it, you bitch.
I'm fucking blue.
God damn.
I look like a fucking Smurf.
But so no, I don't really waste any time at the gas station.
When I was younger, I mean, it used to be mostly Indians in the stores. It was also, Spanish and then Dominicans, and now it's mostly Arab, or Egyptian, Yemen, a lot of people like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, it was a stepping stone for Indian families. You know?
Right.
We'll own a gas station, we'll own a Dunkin' Donuts, and
Yeah.
now those people worked hard, and now their children are all fucking doctors and shit.
Yeah.
Now it's like everybody else is copying the blueprint.
Right,
Also,
right.
too,
Indian
these
dudes figured
foodies
it out
now
first.
that made Indian food popular, because before nobody would eat that shit.
No.
Cause like me, I grew up in like in Yonkers, where it was like a lot of different cultures. It was like a lot of Indian, a lot of different Muslims, African Muslims, Arab Muslims, and you'd walk through the hallway sometimes, and you smelled the cooking, and it smelled like shit.
Yeah, it was curry.
It smelled that curry, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
all those spices they use, it smelled terrible.
Bro, there was
So,
two
like,
families in my
nobody-
building growing up, and I hated them.
Yeah, nobody
I fucking
ever.
I hated them.
Yeah, like you knew you were
I was
walking
like-
by an Indian apartment because it would hit the hallway.
I swear to God, this motherfucker eat lunch again.
Yeah, bro. I'd be mean to the
One
kids,
more tiki
bro. It was so
marsala, I'm gonna
bad.
fucking shoot this
I'd be
fucking
like, yo, get the fuck
B-33
out of here, man. You fucking stink.
It's bad enough you guys don't use fucking deodorant.
Yeah.
But it's better now.
Yeah.
But now you have fucking, you guys got on.
Be mean to the kids.
Yeah, I'd be bro. I was so mean to them.
Bro, yeah, I think Indian kids, out of all the minorities in my
Rahul would be like,
building,
"Derek."
they had it the worst. Indian kids.
Oh,
There's
for
one
real,
kid,
yeah.
Rahul, he'd be like, Derek, you want to play basketball? Like, no, Rahul, I don't want to play basketball. You stink.
Give me a fucking,
Guard you.
give me your Pokemon cards, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indian kids are unguardable on the basketball court. I'm surprised there's not more in the NBA.
Yeah, he's just putting his arms
Yeah.
up. Oh shit.
He has not gone to the free throw line once this season.
He just cuts right through the lane. Look at him go.
The pick and roll.
So there was two, Nitin and Alka. They were brother and sister.
What was it?
This isn't.
What was their name?
Nitin and Alka.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
You know what I meant. No, I'm talking. And they were both smart. And then there was a younger one from another family. He was their cousin. His name was Rahul.
Rahul.
Yeah, but he was more
Rahul.
like Americanized. Like he loved basketball and like Michael Jordan and shit like that. The other two were just
He's probably a comedian now.
nerds. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, I love Indian food. I actually just went to, on Friday night, we just went to a traditional Indian dance performance at the University of Pennsylvania.
Now
have
they
fun?
do break it down.
It was
them girls.
fucking awesome,
Them
dude.
girls go bananas.
It was so fucking sick. We took Naeem.
How did he make out?
Well, he started the night by saying, "I hate Indian people. I hate their food," and we
Yeah,
took
the
him
pussy
out.
stink,
Dude,
man.
we showed him. We got him a nice meal and he enjoyed it. And then we took him to this dance performance. And dude, he at the end he said, "Hey yo, man, I see people different now." Yeah, dude, we were completely entranced by it. At one point, I was so hypnotized by their performance that everyone had left the stage and I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Like the stage had cleared out and I was like fully like snake charmed.
Was this
For
Indian
lack
men
of a
or
better
Indian
phrase.
ladies dancing?
There was one guy and the rest were ladies, and they even did that thing where like there's 4 of them standing in the row and it looks like they have 8 arms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got to
Krishna?
see I got to see the best version of that live, and it was like a truly powerful experience. But then one of them kind of like lost her balance for a second, and we went, "Ooh,
That fucking
ruined
bitch."
it."
That probably smells a little crazy
Is
up
that
close.
Krishna?
To all those
Yeah, bro.
armpits. Just
Well, yeah, we were all dressed like Indian guys and not wearing deodorant. So I mean,
You were wearing
fully immersed.
the traditional garb.
well,
what is it
Naeem was wearing
called?
Naeem was wearing traditional garb. Noah was wearing like a lavender button-down shirt and like ripped flared jeans, and I went Indian dad. I was wearing a gray polo shirt and a gold watch and chain and pleated khakis and sandals.
Yeah, dude.
I would have
of
showed up in like a dashiki. I'm like, fuck, wrong culture.
No, apparently it's the same.
Really?
Apparently, yeah. Naeem is Muslim and black, and he said, "Yo, everyone's got it." He said,
Damn.
It's got all the
"Everyone-
bases
He's
covered.
both.
Everyone's got a daishiki, dude." He said, "This is just Indian guys' daishiki.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Muslims got it. Black people got their own." Anyway, go to follow Tim Butterly on YouTube. You'll get the entire experience as soon as it's ready for you guys.
Was there a lot of black Muslims when you were locked up?
Yeah, they were all most of the Muslims. There was one Colombian Muslim that I worked with in the kitchen. I thought was interesting, and he almost flipped me, man. For a second, I like he said like how it
To
changed his
Colombian or
life.
Islam?
Both.
Was he yelling out "Allah Escobar"?
Wait.
Escobar.
Flip, yeah, I was saying when you said he almost flipped you, I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, what am I about to hear?"
Oh yeah, he almost turned me into a gay Colombian Muslim.
Because you always say something new every time we podcast somewhere. I'm like, "What?"
I just worded it wrong on purpose. No, but he was talking about like how like it changed his life. But then at the end, when I really got to know him, I'm like, "Oh no, you're still a piece of shit. You just don't drink or smoke."
Yeah.
So
And now you get into Muslim heaven or whatever.
yeah, some guy
Enjoy that.
I almost joined the Bloods when I was younger, and then like,
It's hard to not join the Bloods.
That's like getting in the union, dude.
Yeah,
that pays
yeah.
off in the end.
dude, there's good protection,
good protection,
good
good benefits.
good benefits, good phone
benefits,
plan,
phone plan,
food
yeah.
plan. You know?
Would they recruit you different gangs?
Yeah, there's always it's usually somebody like you're cool with, and then you kind of like I guess they see that you show a little interest, and you kind of see you want that almost that camaraderie.
Yeah.
You know? And then they'll just bring it up, and you're just like, well,
Now, does being kind of like racially ambiguous make this very complicated when you get there?
yeah,
Because he
but
can pass
also
for a lot of things.
Are you
right?
walking around with your lunch tray just like looking for someone to wave you over to their table?
He could be black,
I'm looking-
Spanish, Arab.
Yeah.
so many
I look at all the tables, and I look at the Asians. I'm like,
Seats taken.
Yeah. You can pass for Indian even, dude.
Yeah.
I've gotten Middle Eastern a lot.
Yeah.
I got because before when French Montana used to just have the goatee, I'd get the French Montana lookalike a lot.
Moroccan.
Yeah, the Moroccan, and then people.
I can
just
see
thought
you
I
in
was
one of
gonna
those like red hats driving cabs.
My
over
brother
there.
used to get
Sure.
fucking
Fez.
profiled a lot. Oh, the bucket cap
Yeah,
with the little
red-
string
with
on
the
the
gold
side.
tassel.
I'm an Elksman,
Yeah.
but my brother used to get harassed a lot, like when after 9/11, and even
Michael?
the older one,
Oh.
because he looks more Middle Eastern than me, and he would have the beard, so that made him look even more like a terrorist. So I remember one time we was at Madison Square Garden for a Knicks game. And they literally looked at the whole line. There was probably like 30 people there, and they just went straight to my brother and like him.
You
It's
with the
in my-
bazooka.
You, yeah.
It's a hot dog gun. I swear to God.
It's a T-shirt cannon.
You with the bazooka.
Yeah, and then at airports, every time he'd be the one to
Now-
get pulled to the side.
Did you ever when the Muslims were praying? Did you ever mess with them?
Oh no, I never disrespected. Because you could tell they took that shit serious. I made a joke to the
they keep their
Colombian
eyes
guy
closed
once,
while they
and
pray?
he got
Drew a
he got
cartoon of
pissed off.
Muhammad. They love
Yeah.
that one.
Wearing the Colombian flag.
We go up and like break dance and while they were praying and see if we
You're
could get
playing with your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Muslims.
I'll pray in front of them, but with my pants down, so you just look at my asshole. I'm just facing Mecca. Let my nuts hang behind my fucking strap. I'll fucking hit him with the goat.
I'm making pilgrimage, y'all.
Bat wings, bitch.
Is this looking Muhammad to you?
Yo,
Yeah, I'll shave my testicles to look like Muhammad.
there's a long beard. Jesus Christ.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
that would
threats.
be it. That would be it.
No, I would never do that kind of thing.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
crazy.
do that. I would joke around.
Oh,
about
I
it.
used to think a lot of them. I'd fight with a lot of them because I'd be like, "You're just Muslim for the diet." Because you get to eat better food.
Oh yeah, you get the
You're Muslim.
vegan.
Yeah, you get the vegan.
I mean, vegan and
you get the
vegan meals
kosher
in-
diet too.
That sucks in county. In county, every day you either get a thing of rice with 2 side canned vegetables or just dry pasta with no sauce.
That was the
with-
vegetarian.
That's kosher or veg?
That's kosher and vegetarian.
Damn,
all
your kosher
the same.
sucked, dude.
All everything. If you have like a no red sauce diet, you get the same shit.
Right.
Damn. They hate Italians like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You
I
Italian?
mean, well, they had a lot of
little bit.
Italian, a lot of sauce and pastas. so-
Okay.
yeah.
Is there one thing that you had in jail that you miss now?
Not that I missed, but I enjoyed it when it came out.
Just the sex. I just missed the sex. It's never been the same. No, I don't know. Maybe the fact that I would read a lot. I wish I would read more.
Mm.
Because out here I have audiobooks and it's so easy to. But I don't feel like I retain much from audiobooks. I feel like
Yeah, I'm the
actually
same way.
reading. But I can't read a book out here. I'll fall asleep within 5 minutes.
What was the not longest book you read in jail, but what was the how deep did you get into literature?
I read all the Game of Thrones books, like the 5.
wow.
And one of them was like
Fuck yeah.
1,300 pages.
Can you say faggot on this podcast? Or no?
It's after the
okay?
first
What are you
15
talking
minutes,
about? That
dude.
shit
Is it
was
okay
better
to
than
say
porn,
that?
bro. I'd whack off after every chapter.
You know what book I read? I read is based on the movie The Town. This is where they got the screenplay from. It was called Prince of Thieves, and it's about that whole robbing armored cars and banks. And dude, I was like, this book shouldn't be here. Like they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to do nothing more than all I want to do is rob an armored
More
car
crime.
after I read that. Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
all those like even Robert Greene books, like I think that was the only fiction book I read was a Game of Thrones, but everything besides that was nonfiction.
Who's Robert Greene? Is that like The Fault in Our
48
Stars?
is like
48 Laws of White Power.
Yeah.
48 Laws of White Power.
The 32 strategies of the race war, and
Would you try to implement that stuff that you read in those books in jail, and would people be picking up on it?
well, yeah, everybody kind of knew, but I mean, some of the stuff was just obvious. Was just like your reputation was key.
Didn't he do one with 50 Cent too, called the
Yeah,
50
the
Laws
50th
of
Law. I
Power?
read that one. That one just means it's just having no fear. Like 50 Cent was just very, he was very offensive. Like he would just always be on the offense. He would always attack first and like crush his enemies. Like you see now, even to this day, he's still going at Ja Rule.
Yeah, no
he's not
fear.
letting up. Yeah,
No
He
mercy,
just
no
not.
fear.
Yeah, no mercy. He's like that was the whole book.
That was one of his mixtapes. That was the name of it. No mercy, no fear.
Because he came out off the bat just dissing other rappers. He just went at every single rapper.
He needs to take a chill pill, you know?
Yeah, but I mean that's
He's
his
so
that's
funny,
his
though,
persona.
dude.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's fucking.
He has some of the best advice too. Like some of his like interviews are fucking gold.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a guy with unlimited resources. So.
Yeah.
I thought Rick Ross was crushed after he came at him, so I was surprised to see
Yeah.
Rick Ross continue to have.
I thought he was done after that.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that's
then the
because
fact he made a
fucking
comeback.
they're not really gangster down south. They're just a bunch of bitches.
Oh no, he made good
They
music.
decided to-
Oh, cut the feed,
They
Dave.
decided
What
to
the fuck, dude?
support a
Come on,
fucking
man.
correctional.
Come on, man.
Yo, first
Correctional
off, shout out
officer.
to all my people in Alabama and
Yeah, of
Atlanta.
course.
Shout out to you
Dude.
guys.
Of course, you'd fucking be in bed with those fucking Confederate. All right, let me see.
All right, I guess I'm not taking you on the road with me when I go down there.
All right, we mean all the Muslim stuff, but the
Yeah.
stuff about down south, no.
Yeah,
No, I thought he would be done too. Like, dude, he was a corrections officer.
but he made good music. So when you make good
Yeah, that's all that
music,
matters.
But the thing
Yeah.
also is that
Just
you
like
don't know what
6ix9ine.
kind of. He could have been bringing stuff in. He could have been, you know.
but he didn't. He hid that. The fact that that's
fact that he
what
hid
that's
it,
what hurt
yeah.
him. That he hid that. But he kept making good music, and he had a lot of good friends in the music industry that kept supporting him.
And he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, and he, he's hilarious too. He's a very funny guy. If you watch,
Yeah, why
his,
don't
like,
you marry him, dude?
I love that.
Why don't you marry 50, dude?
Shout out to Wingstop. No, I'm talking about Rick Ross.
Oh,
I'm
Rick
talking about
Ross,
Rick
I'm
Ross.
sorry,
Rick Ross.
sorry.
Rick Ross, he made good music. Oh, 50 Cent hasn't made good music since fucking, what was that? Get Rich or Die Trying.
Mm-hmm.
His music sucks now. He seems like a better personality than a music person right now.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to marry him.
Nah,
Right,
I would
right.
definitely just
I'd
fuck
date
him.
him,
Just,
yeah, fuck.
just date.
Probably date
Yeah,
a guy with that kind of money.
Yeah,
He'll
but,
treat you right.
but yeah, that goes like I feel like if you're talented enough, that should carry you, and that's what saved Rick Ross.
Yeah.
The same thing with Drake. Like he's clearly a pedophile.
Oh yeah,
he really?
dude. He was like messaging the girl
Millie
from,
Bobby Brown, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was another girl that he was also messaging.
Millie Bobby
Billie
Brown. Who's
Eilish.
that? Is that Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston's
No, it's
kid?
the girl from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
She was
Oh.
like, dude,
The
she was like
bald-headed bitch.
14.
What? The one that looks like a boy?
Yeah,
So he's a gay pedophile.
yeah. He's a Michael Jackson. And you know what's funny? It might not even come out until he falls off. But he's
Wait,
such a
hold on.
cash cow that they're just like, oh, we'll keep this a secret.
What kind of?
It's just it's the R. Kelly shit all over again.
Well,
His
that's the
team
thing. When I
probably
was
knows.
young, we all knew that R. Kelly was like married to Aaliyah.
I
And
didn't
we
even
all
know
knew that
that.
Aaliyah was like 15.
I didn't
But
know
nobody said anything.
I had no idea.
Is that the one that died in a plane crash?
Yes.
Do you think that has anything to do with
I think
it?
R. Kelly fucking blew up his plane.
Yeah.
He crashed it when she turned 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people
And
don't
she
know
started
that R.
dating
Kelly's
Dave
middle
Dash.
name is Muhammad.
You do the
Muhammad
math.
Kelly.
All right.
Where was R. Kelly during 9/11?
Exactly. This is what the fuck I'm saying.
Can we ask some of his sex slaves if they were with him on 9/11?
If you knew the plane was going down, what would you say to Aaliyah?
Rock
I
the
go
boat,
back,
rock
back,
the boat,
forth and forth,
rock the
back
boat,
and forth.
rock the boat.
She would actually like try to get the pilot to fucking fly to the ground quicker.
I go doom, doom,
Rock the plane,
doom,
rock
doom,
the plane.
doom, doom, doom. She had a song too called "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number."
I bet he wrote that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he did right
Yeah.
there.
Age ain't nothing but a
That was a Wigger anthem.
She was like, yeah, 16. She was 16.
That's how you separate true wiggers from ones who just like the clothes. Ones who just like the clothes, it's like, all right, dude, we get it. But then
Yeah.
if you're 19 dating 13, it's like you're really committed to this.
Yeah.
True blue died in the wool.
Figured out.
I meant to ask you guys, do you think anything's going to change in wigger fashion for the summer? Are there any trends that you're predicting?
Who, me?
Any of you guys? They don't really change a lot.
I feel like
White T-shirts, flat brims.
they haven't really advanced the Wigger tech since the lanyard became very popular for carrying your keys, dude. For carrying the keys to your parents' house. The
Now-
lanyard was like the final frontier of Wigger tech.
The lanyard. Let me see.
I think bike pegs are making a big return this summer, dude.
But
Bike pegs.
Mongooses, butt pegs.
Yeah, BMX pegs. dude.
so yeah, back in the day,
I think with
we'd
gas
have ourselves
prices
a
and
dyno.
like, dude, you can't even finance a car anymore. I
Yeah.
think you're gonna see a lot of fucking fat girls with like lip liner on the back of a Harrow.
Strong
Yeah.
quads.
You get a dyno, you get a mongoose, throw some thick pegs on that
Man,
thing,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
Hop
Ride around
on,
with
babe.
your boys.
Now that's one thing I never,
Little Huffy.
I was surprised to never see evolve is like bike pegs because like you have to have some balance and some strength to stay on there. But like
Yeah.
they should have been made them. I thought they would make them bigger and then also find a way that you could also sit down on the back of that bike.
Right.
Yeah, you're talking about a motorcycle now.
You're talking about a tandem bicycle now.
You throw your bitch on the back of your Hayabusa? Come on, man. Her booty's popping on the highway.
Now, would you
like it?
Would you have your bitch driving the bike, or would she be on your pegs?
You gotta let your bitch drive.
Yeah.
Especially if she's a big girl.
You ante up. How about a tandem bike? Where you at? The front or the back?
Under it.
Under?
Wow,
One of
good
the
point.
seats.
I guess you can't really trust a woman to operate a vehicle behind you, so I'd like to be in the back, so I can keep an eye on her.
Good
You know what I'm
point.
So
saying?
you're the spot. You're the anchor.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And I'll let you fly up front. Plus, dude, who knows? I don't
But
want to
she's
looking at her
steering
fucking,
though. She's the one steering.
That's. Oh my god, dude, this is stressing me out.
Would you go with the tandem bike, Gio?
I would go. Yeah, I would steer. I would go up front.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now, and again, one of the big like selling points of having your babe on the back of your bike is her fucking cheeks with her shorts flapping in the wind on the
Yeah,
highway.
just like a street bike.
You want her on the back, dude.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
want to show
Everyone
off the
can see.
goods. Like, hey,
Mhm.
you want this? You're gonna need a better tandem.
Plus,
bike.
also when you wheelie and actually take it back too far and you fall, she's gonna break it for you.
yeah, yeah.
She's gonna go cheeks down first.
Yeah, sparks are gonna come off her ass when it's on the ground.
Yeah, sorry, I popped your BBL.
That's some fucking
Sorry.
Venice Beach shit, right?
Sorry, I sanded down all your
Tandem bike?
rhinestones.
Tandem bikes on Venice Beach,
Yeah.
probably Cape May, New Jersey. more
Really?
likely.
Jersey Shore.
Well, they have those. They're like bigger bikes. It looks like a little car,
Right.
but it's a bike, and they're very difficult to maneuver. I got one for my family one time, and I really struggled with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
What
it
are you
make
doing,
it
boy?
made you feel like less masculine every time you drive,
dude,
right?
Derek, it was so fucking hard to pedal, and it got to the point where, like, by the end, I was screaming at my family
Yeah.
because I felt like nobody was
I'm
helping.
hitting everybody when we get out of
The
here.
first half hour, I was like, I got this.
this thing.
Dude, the first half hour, I'm like, all right, I got this. But then, like, the last half hour, I'm like, what the fuck is anybody doing back there?
Drenched in sweat. Get off your fucking phone and pedal.
He just feels two legs on his back. What the fuck?
How many kids did you have back there?
2.
So it was your wife
It was
and
me,
two
my
kids?
wife, and 2 kids. And especially, dude, getting up the ramp going onto the boardwalk
Right.
was tough. I was like, all right, I got this. But then as you
You're doing the thing
manipulate
where you're like
boardwalk-
pedaling uphill, you're standing on the pedals.
You're throwing your whole
it was
body
that hard.
left and right.
I think you're supposed to push it up to the boardwalk and then get on. You can enjoy it. But even so, once you get up there, it's
I know you're not pedaling that hard because you're all wearing fucking flip flops.
Yeah.
Why would you wear your Crocs today?
Hey, you're pedaling like 500 pounds, man.
That's a fucking lot, dude.
Why are you in an air cast? Speaking of flip flops,
Dude, I wasn't even doing. I was about.
I
to,
wasn't even doing
yeah,
nothing.
dude, I was about to do something, and I fucking snapped a ligament in my fucking foot, dude. There's a ligament at the bottom of your foot called the plantar fascia. It
Oh,
goes
yeah.
from your heel
Oh,
to
yeah.
your toes.
That's extremely
I
painful stuff.
completely snapped
Oh,
the
dude.
medial.
How'd you snap it though? Tell him.
I was about to start running.
Ooh.
I was about to. I didn't even start running.
But what were you running for?
I was running for a photo op.
Were you doing like a Sonic
who?
the Hedgehog where your feet were
So-
spinning really fast and then you were gonna run?
He lost all his rings.
I make fun of him. 'Cause I'm like, how do you hurt
So-
yourself just pretending to run?
So when I got clean off of heroin, I used to run like long distance races. Like I ran a couple marathons, some ultra marathons, and on running, the sneaker company, they're like, "Oh, we want to like start this campaign where it's like people who've been through like rough areas of
Any
life."
chance we can get you to trans?
So, so, dude, I haven't ran competitively in years. Like I just don't run anymore. I'm 60 pounds over my running weight,
Respectable.
and at first they're like, "Oh, this is just a lifestyle thing. Like we'll take pictures of you in like your hoodie and coming out of the subway, and then like we need some action shots." So they're like, "Here, put this
Burning
on,
a
put that."
spoon.
Yeah, fucking robbing a convenience store, fucking. And dude, I just went to jog, and I just went to push off my foot. I didn't even
First step.
first step, snap,
Did
dude.
they get the picture?
Dude, I don't think so. No, no, I wish they did.
It's almost like
It sounded, dude, it sounded like a gunshot. It echoed through the park. It was grotesque.
Ew.
I thought I ruptured my Achilles or something. I just started hopping on one foot, went over to the grass. All these people are standing around me. I'm like, "Did you fucking hear that?" And they're like, "Yeah,
Right
dude,
foot
we
2
heard it." Yeah.
times.
yeah.
Crisscross.
So the swelling and bruising didn't come. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'm fine. Maybe it was just like a tendon snapped back into place. So I finished the shoot like another 4 hours. I was out there from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then we had our show that night.
Yeah.
I get on a plane the next morning to Miami, and on the plane, my fucking foot exploded. Like, it was like you could see the tension in the fucking Jesus, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt forever now. That sucks.
You think so?
Absolutely.
There's no hope for you, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry.
So it'll always be painful.
Bro, I've had like 5 different like tendon injuries, and they just ache forever.
Yeah,
God
I got this. I had to get this tendon put back when I got cut. It cut this tendon, so I couldn't move this finger this way.
Oh no, your trigger finger.
Yeah, my trigger finger, man. It's a trigger finger.
Oh, no.
And after I got it fixed, they fixed it the first time. I wasn't
Doctor,
doing-
shoot me straight. Am I
Yeah.
ever gonna blop blop again?
Yeah. You got to shoot.
Can I hit him with the oops? Can I hit him with the dual oops, sir? Be honest, give it to me straight.
Don't lie to me, doc.
I can't just do one Uzi. so they fucking. I went to open a car door once, like when it was still kind of healing, and I just heard a pop, and then I realized I couldn't move that joint. So
Are
I
you
could move that
apprehensive
one.
fingering now?
Yeah, I'm great. For a while, it would get stiff during the wintertime
Very
for
rigid.
years.
Very rigid.
So like I'd wake up and my finger would be like this, and I have to stretch it out.
Oh, man.
But now I've just been good. But there's like a little click when I go like that,
Dude, if I'm going to be in pain forever, somebody's giving me some fucking money.
or heroin.
I mean,
Well, the company had you there.
I mean,
go.
this could be a workers' comp case.
Oh, it is a
There you
workers'
go.
comp
This is a
case for
dream.
sure. But I haven't. I mean, my job that I do, I could work from my computer, so I really haven't had.
This is Wigger's comp, what you just did.
Workers' comp.
Why?
Yes, dude.
Because the boot.
the whole persona, the boot.
Yeah. Well, you did injure yourself
Wigger's comp.
on. You basically had a heroin sponsorship.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the big things coming photo shoot.
yeah, dude. Dude, and they were like, "Where do you run?" I was like, "I don't." fucking
mostly from the cops.
Yeah. It's like I haven't run in years.
I haven't ran since I got arrested.
The lady running the shoot was trying to be like, "Oh, I didn't hear anything," and
You not hurt?
dude, the photographer was like, "No, I fucking heard that. I fucking heard that shit." 'Cause he was like laying down. He was gonna get some weird shot of like my soles or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Somebody said
You
Wigger
might have just got
finger.
foot perverted.
Yeah, dude, for real. Now I think about it, feet pics, in motion, fucking feet pics. Be about
Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
dog.
Wigger finger. That's hilarious.
Twitter fingers turned to Wigger fingers.
Twitter
yeah,
fingers
that's
and the Wigger
hilarious. The Wigger finger.
What's the turnaround time for you now?
For the boot?
Yeah.
She said, so the doctor was like, "Oh, you don't need surgery because you snapped it completely. So that you did that yourself. So that's good." So she's like, because if it was torn partially, they would cut it completely anyway.
Yeah,
I guess
that
for some
So
reason.
you don't even need it.
What?
Like it's completely severed, and they're just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
just a waiting game
do
now.
you not need it?
The boot?
No,
No, the plantar fascia.
the tendon.
I mean, I think I need it.
One would assume they're just like, oh, it's just gone.
It's just
Well, no,
Doctor's like, how you feel about your foot?
yeah.
Like she's.
It's like the appendix.
from what
of
I
your
believe,
foot.
she's like,
You
it'll
don't need
heal
it.
back. They'll have some more elasticity since it's completely torn.
You
know what I mean?
I think I get it. Oh, I was thinking severed in my head.
No,
but
snap.
torn.
It's snapped.
It's fully in two
Snap.
pieces.
Yeah.
And they're saying it's going to grow back together.
Yeah.
Isn't it just two like Twizzlers floating around inside of your foot now?
I don't know, dude. I don't know how to read MRI.
Tendons
bro.
are like love. It will find a way.
Yeah.
What the heck, dude?
I only got GED, brother.
Yeah, I didn't go to college.
So I don't know. I'm not completely sure if it's a ligament or a tendon. I do have to say this, though. I did get it at a hospital. It's probably not the most reputable, but whatever.
They actually gave you a Timberland first.
Yeah. Put these
Like-
Timbs on.
They're like, instead of 9.5, get a 10. 10 in the work boot.
Does it hurt right now?
Like not the second. If I go to step, it'll hurt a little bit. You know, go walking around with a boot on all day sucks because it like fucks your hip up.
I don't know
and
how
your back.
fat women do this shit constantly, dude.
Oh, they love
Fat
it.
wo-
The
dude,
wrist
fat women in
braces, they
haircut?
love having those things on.
That's their favorite shit in the world.
Tim, you got me scared now. Like,
Why?
Like, what if it doesn't grow back together? What if?
Why? How could it possibly? It's two wires, just like it's two garden hoses, just going like this inside of your foot.
Eventually, they run out of water.
What do they find each other again?
I would imagine so, right?
Little
How,
magnet.
I don't
dude?
think so.
What?
They just click.
I would check out somewhere else, man.
I would get a second opinion.
Yo, this is wild.
What the hell? I mean, I'm not a doctor.
I'm walking
I'm
right
not a
back into
doctor.
that fucking hospital.
I barely finished high school, but I'm saying that if I snapped a wire What are they gonna fucking find each other and smooch and then just? Oh, I'm so happy I found you.
Where have you been?
So yeah,
Just coming home from jail.
they took the MRI, right? I went back 2 days later, and she was like, "Good news, no surgery." She's like, "If it was torn partially, we would." So I feel like with the plantar fascia, they do sometimes completely cut them,
Yeah.
so that it takes the tension off of it.
Right.
Some people just have. They get to where your father had the plantar
The
fasciitis, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
his didn't fully tear, so they had to go in and tear it for him, so it can heal.
Oh man, I'm gonna come clean. I've actually dealt with a little bit of plantar fasciitis, and
Yeah.
it's extremely painful. And
Yeah.
you can feel it from the
heel.
from your heel
Up to the toes.
all the way up to the ball of your foot.
Yep, that's how the ligament looks.
Yeah.
It looks just like your hand, kind of.
Ugh.
Goes fucking yeah.
And even just like getting a little touch of it, sometimes I go, ooh. That's
You
a
wake
dark
up in the
future.
morning. Sometimes the first few steps hurt. I would imagine.
When I was going through it, yeah, but then I stretched it out. I'm obviously in peak physical condition. I have visible abs right now. For the first time in my life,
Are you
so
for real?
I was able to work through it. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude. So I kind of rehabbed it myself.
Right.
But it's good. I guess it's good to know that I could just chop it in half and I'll be fine forever.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah,
6
maybe
weeks in an air cast.
We'll find
Yeah.
out. So she said about 3-4 weeks in the boot, and then she'll put me in like one of them fucking special shoes.
I mean, you got to just milk this for everything you can.
They offer you painkillers?
No, they gave me ibuprofen, but she asked me what I was taking for pain when I went, and I was like, nothing. I was like, I don't want anything either. The only time I've had painkillers since I've been clean was when I had a hot tooth. The fucking. You guys know what a hot tooth is?
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get treated like an addict too. They give me ibuprofen and I'm begging for pain, like real
Yeah.
painkillers.
Yeah.
I had an infection that went into my jaw, and I thought it was going to kill me. I had a night where I was waiting to see the dentist in the morning, and I could feel it it felt like it was glowing and pulsing behind my
Inflamed.
eyeball.
Yeah, I've had that.
Inflamed.
And I begged for painkillers, and they said, "Here's a Tylenol 800 or something like that," and they just kicked me out. Well,
They gave
obviously
me- They gave me 4
antibiotics.
Vicodins for the hot tooth.
Ooh, baby.
man.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah. I was ripped.
That's a good 2 hours.
I was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that was
last time?
insane because it's like he's like, I can't give you any more medicine. I legally can't give you any more medicine. Like,
Illegally, can you do it?
yeah. And he had to go in there and he fucking cracked it and pulled it out. And I was awake. He kept thinking I was going to punch him. He was like, don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit will make you want to do that.
Yeah.
Have you been prescribed painkillers since you've been clean?
No, the last ones I got were 2014, 15. And that was it. I've been very healthy since. I don't think I've been hurt to a degree where I needed, or even it was
Knock
even
on wood,
a
brother.
possibility. Yeah,
Come on, man. You're dancing with the devil now.
Yeah.
I know, baby. I can't wait to go back on them.
Yeah.
The last time I got prescribed them, I got a wisdom tooth pulled. I was in Alabama. I think this was
I thought you were about to start speaking in an Indian accent again.
2018. They gave me so many Percocets. Give me Perc 30s. I want to scratch my ankle and play with my cock. Look at my ankles bleeding. It's staining my socks.
Can you boys hang around for another hour?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to switch over to the Patreon.
Fuck yeah.
For those of you with us, consider joining us over there on the Patreon. If you're not a patron yet, go to patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast. You pay whatever the fuck you want. Sign up for $1 if you feel like it. We'll be over there in about 10 minutes or so with Derek Drescher and Geo Perez. You guys are so fucking funny. Thank you for coming on today, and we look forward to having you guys back for another hour.
Where should people find you guys in the meantime?
On the Gate Podcast.
On the Gate Podcast.
Derek Drescher.
Same thing on the Gate Podcast, Patreon, Geo Perez 86 on Instagram, and yeah, that's about it.
Hell yeah. And also go to twitch.tv/Timm Butterly and throw me a follow because I have a lot of great times on there with a lot of great people, and I'd like you to join me. And also follow my YouTube channel. It's Timm Butterly as well. And, to quote great Wiggers, big things coming, y'all. That's it. Thanks.
Check out my book, On Percs. If you go to onpercs.com, you can get the print copy, the ebook copy, and also the audiobook copy, which my dear friend Timm Butterly expertly narrates a chapter of that in. And also, I want to thank everybody because this week I hit 5,000 copies sold. So
Yes.
I appreciate all of you for making that happen.
Congratulations, dude. Before people start shuffling out, we have to talk about what happened at the On Percs release show.
Yeah, I had my show on Sunday night, and a lady OD'd during the show. We interrupted the show.
Nice.
But yeah, go
Chill,
over there
chill,
on the
chill,
Patreon.
chill.
We're going to talk about it there. But I want to thank all of you guys for helping me hit my goal. It truly means a lot to me. I have just complete strangers, people that I barely know, and friends help me get there, and it means the world to me. But yeah, if you haven't bought it yet, go to onperks.com. My next goal is 10K. Why the fuck not, man? Surpass 5,000. Why can't I hit 10,000? So onperks.com. You get the audiobook version. Fucking Tim Butterly, Shaner, McKeever, McCusker, fucking Ryan Foster, all the boys. Just go check that shit out. And that's available at audio.onperks.com. So we'll see you over on the Patreon. Love you guys.
Thanks, gang.
You.